Giving up is all eyes on me. Call it out like a family. Stood up at night time, get a ride until the rubber leaves the road.
Hi, my name is Cheryl and I'm one of the teachers at Yoga Lab. I've actually been in the fitness industry since 1998. It's a long time. I started off in the gym and I've been working in the gym ever since. Right now, I guess my main profession is a personal trainer, and apart from that I also teach at Bar Lab and of course at Yoga Lab. I've always been a dancer. With the time that I have, I try to get to at least one dance class a week, and of course I complement that with some training in the gym, sometimes running, and then of course practicing on the mat. So I started practicing yoga probably in the early 2000s, and I was living in New Zealand at the time. So a friend of mine invited me to the class, and this was an Iyengar yoga class, and it was winter at the time. The studio was so warm and wonderfully heated up, and at the end during Shavasana we get covered in these nice thick woolen blankets, and I think that was what got me hooked onto yoga. In terms of my yoga journey, it started off with Iyengar yoga, using lots of props, focusing a lot on alignment and on the foundations of each pose. And I think that has really guided me through my journey in yoga and also in my career as a fitness professional. One of the things with the principles of yoga that resonates the most with me is ahimsa, or compassion or non-violence, and I have a little reminder of that every day. So some of you may not know this, but I am a vegan and I haven't consumed any meat for about 4 or 5 years now, just through learning more and understanding and I guess discovering some of the ethical reasons behind the whole vegan movement. It wasn't difficult for me to make the shift. So I haven't consumed any meat, poultry or fish for about 4 or 5 years now. In terms of dairy and eggs, it's a little bit trickier. It tends to be in a lot of food products. So I do the best that I can to avoid it. And again, in terms of the whole, I guess, concept of being compassionate with yourself, if it does sneak in, I'm not going to beat myself up against it, but just do what I can. I tell you what, the trickiest thing is to find nice shoes. There aren't any vegan nice shoes, well, going out shoes in Singapore. So that's something that I guess struggle with. But apart from that, having that conviction, it isn't difficult for me to stay on track. And you know, being healthy, having better energy, being able to sleep better at night, those are all cherries on the top.